Tackling air pollution here in St Clement's and across the city is a #1 priority for Oxford City Council, and that's frankly because we're not prepared to tolerate harmful health impacts on the most vulnerable and disadvantaged in our city.
Air pollution is a public health emergency in the UK. We know that it is responsible for approximately 34,000 early deaths each year, and they are primarily from exposure to particulate matter and nitrogen dioxide.
Oxford City, the entire city, is since 2010 an air quality management area for nitrogen dioxide. So nitrogen dioxide is emitted from any combustion system. We often refer to traffic because it's proven that it's in the UK and elsewhere in the world the major contributor to nitrogen dioxide levels. We have this monitoring station is an urban background monitoring station. We have 2 other automatic monitoring stations in the city of Oxford, one on High Street and another one on at the basement in St Aldate's, at the Town Hall's basement.
When I moved, it seems strange to say, but I felt a palpable difference in the air I was breathing.
I am acutely aware that there are many people out there in Oxford who either live or work or go to school close to or in polluted streets.
We have 12,500 staff and around 22,000 students who live and work in the city, and while they're here they are potentially exposed to levels of pollution which aren't necessarily very good for them. First of all, our mode share for non-car trips into the city, so commuting, is 75%, so only about 25% of people are coming in by a car, and that includes as a passenger. But secondly, it generates a 6-figure sum of money that we can then invest. It's ring-fenced solely to be invested in sustainable transport. We use that to fund season ticket discounts, bus and rail. We invest in local cycle infrastructure. We're working with our partners in the county and the city. We just recently funded half the costs of the Master Meadow cycle path resurfacing. We put 35,000 into the Broad Street speed table at Parks Road, and that's had a big impact on trying to make a more friendly city around the science area, at least, for pedestrians and cyclists. I'm looking to do more work like that in partnership with other key stakeholders.
I'm the founder of Pedal and Post, so we're the eco delivery and self-storage company in Oxford, and we do what's called last mile delivery into the city centre. So we have national carriers drop their parcels to us here, and we then deliver the last mile into the city. So we have a range of clients, from the NHS to veg box companies to coffee companies and to a whole range of others. So this at the moment has taken, I'd say, anywhere between 4 and 10 vans off the streets of Oxford. So just on our parcel deliveries alone, this reduces about 12 tonnes of CO2 a year.
Hello, my name's Jake Backus. I'm Managing Director of Empathy Sustainability. Oxair is a multi-stakeholder group put together to measure air quality in Oxford from a human perspective. Static equipment doesn't really give reliable information to people's health outcomes because nobody stands underneath the equipment all day long breathing in and out. Therefore, we want to measure and mimic people's journey through a city as if they were a pedestrian, as if they were a cyclist, as if they were driving or taking public transport. So it's a multi-stakeholder group made up of experts in air quality, the researchers in sustainability and sociology, Oxford City Council, County Council, Oxford University, who are funding the pilot study, but also parents and schools and other experts in the area of air quality. The key thing is to have information which is trustworthy and can be put into the sort of public domain and public policy.
Here in Oxfordshire, 1 in 20 deaths is due to air pollution as a contributory factor. And that really is an emergency right here on our streets right now.
We've been worried about air pollution in this city for years. We've set up the Oxfordshire Clean Air Charter to call for action on 4 issues. Firstly, we have to control polluting vehicles in the city. We need a move away from car use to more sustainable, better forms of transport, cycling, walking, public transport. To do that, we need to create safer streets so that more people feel happy to walk and cycle. And lastly, we need to invest in public transport across the county. All those points are in the Oxfordshire Clean Air Charter, and we ask anyone who cares about this to sign up, to join us in making sure that our councils understand that we need action on clean air now.